Well, been sitting on this one for a while. It's a popular fly I've been using for a couple years now. I call it Frick's Fix. It's basically a variation off of a woolly bugger on an Eagle Claw 570 jig hook, and I'm using a black Danville 210 denier thread. Build up a good thread, lay down a good layer of thread. I'm going to attach 7/32 black brass dumbbell eye. Do 4 or 5 in each direction, over and over, pulling tight. Really want to reinforce these eyes on here because they take the brunt of the pain if you're dredging the bottom. I'm going back under and around, make sure that thread is locked in there. Run the thread back to the all the way back past the point of the hook. I'm going to tie in some flash. I'm using gold polar flash, 3 pieces, and 1 piece of copper holographic flash glue. Fold it over on itself. Cut it in half. So just cut it in half. Cutting it, folding in half again. Cutting that. Wrap it around the thread. Make sure it rides on top of the hook there. It goes on first. After that, I'll throw in my olive marabou for the tail. Pretty good chunk of it. I'm lining that up, the olive, just a little bit past the flash. It sticks out just a little bit further. Tie that down pretty secure. The thread back up behind the eyes. Now it's time for the chenille. It's variegated dark olive and coffee, which is basically brown and green or olive variegated chenille. Creates a nice mottled look on the body. Half hitch around the eyes. And run this up on the shank of the hook, all the way behind the eyes. Tie that in 2-3 times. And my rubber legs I use for this are 3 different bass skirts, 2 different greens and a brown with some gold flaking. And I will cut those, fold those over on themselves and cut them in half. There's my legs. Lay those down right behind the eyes. Eyeball, make sure they look pretty even, and tie those in figure 8. So you see, there's some movement there. And now I'm going to add another chunk of flash. 4 pieces of gold flash blue, or polar flash, and 1 piece of the copper holographic flash blue. 5 pieces total. I'm pretty strict about this, don't know why. Looks nice and works out well. So again, fold it over, cut it, fold it over again, and cut it. I'm tying this on kind of like a wing. I guess middle of it, and start tying it down right behind the eye. Make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wraps to secure it in there. Pop it up. I'm going to pull it back tight, everything back tight, and bind this down pretty good on top with the fly. I've done a lot of wraps and pulling pretty tight. Alright, so we got that done. Look it over, it looks pretty good. I'll do a series of 3 or 4 whip finishes, 4 or 5 wraps each, because your weakest point on this is those thread wraps down on the bottom of that fly there. I'll do my best to make sure those don't give away. So there's 1. 2. 3, and I'll do 1 more. Relatively easy tie, rather fast. Materials, you can buy most of them in bulk, so they're fairly cheap, and it works for a lot of different species. That's it. Thank you.